Hello, Internet. Yeah, back in my car. It is very, very windy outside. And also kind of cold, but very windy. And we know how wind interacts with the microphone. Not well. In fact, I'm tempted to turn the camera around to show you the trees in the front that are all... But if I touch my camera, I might not be able to get it back up here. Adventures. But yeah, the topic again, still, is happiness. And you know what? I'm just going to bring this back full circle. You know how self-awareness is all about you choose who you are? Well, happiness is the same way. You choose when you're happy. It's all about the conditions you set and the rules that you define on when you are happy. You know, like, those people are like, I can only be happy if my business earns $1 million in a year, but, you know, my investments, they don't count. It's, you know, don't make it complicated. You know, it's, I heard a saying recently, complexity is the enemy of effectiveness, something like that. The more complicated you make it, the less likely you are to get the results you want. And if the result you want is to be happy, make it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. That's another one. Remember that one. It's catchy. But you're alive. You're in control. Especially of everything up here. So be happy. I mean, why not? You know, anger doesn't get you anything. I mean, okay, yeah, angry people will say, anger is how I get what I want. No, it isn't. You may get what you want right now when you're angry, but you wind up burning a lot of bridges, and that can deny you the things that you want later, long term. I mean, unless you're going to die tomorrow, stop worrying so much about getting results now. Most of us aren't going to die tomorrow. You know, we're going to be here for years, if not decades. You got to play the long game. You got to play chess. So, you know, be happy now. Be happy with what you have. And, you know, be grateful. Because, I mean, there are a lot of people in the world who do not have a lot of the things that we have. I mean, if you're watching this video, you have access to the internet, which means you have access to a computer or a smartphone and internet. A lot of people don't have that. You may also have access to money to pay for these things. A lot of people don't have that. Do you have indoor plumbing? Do you have access to clean water? Do you have a place to sleep? You know, it's like when you start paying attention to the things that you do have, you know, that right there is a source of a lot of unhappiness. People pay attention to what they don't have, what they wish they have. Again, it's all about thought control. You get to choose how you feel. And again, it's like, I keep harping on this because it's so simple we overlook it. Anger is not effective. Sadness, that's just, I mean, why? And yeah, here's like the big secret. All the people who are so depressed in the world, you're choosing to be depressed. Somehow being depressed is you meeting your needs in a way that being happy isn't. But I guarantee happiness is a lot more effective and it feels better. Happiness is better at meeting your needs and it feels better. So, you know, if you're depressed, you start analyzing why you're depressed, because there's always a reason. Everything has a reason. If you're in a state that you don't enjoy, there's a reason for it. Find a state that you do enjoy. And I don't mean like a literal state, like State of the Union, like, you know, I mean, don't go moving because you think it's going to make you happy. You know, it's the internet. Sometimes people misconstrue words and then they throw it in your face. So you have to throw disclaimers everywhere. Talking about like a psychological state. Or you know, a situation of life. You know, like, you know, there are certain types of tasks that don't make me happy, so I try to minimize them. Editing. That's why I do videos like this. So I can minimize the editing. And, I've noticed that whenever I do videos like this, I have this big goofy grin on my face. I can even see it on the screen right now. I got this big goofy grin on my face. You know why? Happy. This makes me happy. Find things that make you happy and find ways to, use those things to give back to people, because that's how you get money. And, and wouldn't it be awesome to get paid to be happy, to do the things that make you happy? I mean, and you can choose. You can choose to be happy. It's all about choice, because it's all up here. Everything up here is choice. You choose who you are. You choose when you're happy. You choose when you're sad. You choose when you're angry. And happiness, it just does so much more, and it feels better. So why not be happy?